the Pelicans at home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Take a look at the Knicks. And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Ingram. Mitchell is out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Trevor Booker. And it's Jordan in the center. Looking at tonight's game, two exceptional three-point shooting teams, Doris. How do you see this one playing out?
Well, usually, Kevin, with two quality shooting teams, it's about who gets rhythm, who gets open looks, and obviously, can you get into the space of shooters if you're the defensive team?
Pass to Harden. Harris kicks to Ajinça. Good D by Jordan. Here's Booker. So the whistle blows on the shot and two free throws for the contact right there.
There's no doubting over the last season or so, Trevor Booker has shown he can be a starting caliber power forward in this league. This guy's tough inside. He can make threes. Look out.
Second free throw, no good. And the knock on Trevor Booker, Doris, is that at 6'8", he's considered undersized at that power forward position.
Well, Kev, thanks to the success of someone like Draymond Green, I think teams these days are more focused on skill at the four than size. And now that Booker has expanded his range, he's certainly a guy who increasingly fits in the way the game is played.
That one good for two.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Here's Mitchell. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Brown, good.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep. Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
You know what? He tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here is Harden. Kicks to Brown. Back to Harden. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for James Harden. Bledsoe dishes to Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass.
I think everyone expecting Bledsoe to perhaps force the issue, but he keeps his poise and finds the open man.
Kept alive. Left side, Harris. Harden kicks to Napier. Brown outside. No good. Shot missing. And New York will come the other way. Here's Ingram. The dish now to Mitchell. Fires the 3. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Spurs in San Antonio. Here's Napier. No good on the 3. Knicks trail by 3. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Free throw drops for Mitchell. You think back to how Jeff Hornacek was as a player. Doris, you see that same demeanor on the sideline.
Well, what you're talking about there, Kev, is sort of that gritty, no-nonsense, tough-minded approach. What Jeff Hornacek was as a player, he certainly displays similar attributes as a coach.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Measuring, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Luke Babbitt comes in for Tobias Harris. Miller's checked in for James Harden. And Harris subbed in for Napier. The Pelicans making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. And New York with a change here too. Gordon's checked in. Pass to Connaughton. Lots of room. Nice jump shot. Good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
A terrific use of the catch and shoot. Flat-footed D can't do a thing to stop that.
Harris passes to Babbitt. Back to Harris. They set the pick. Here's Connaughton. They grab their own miss. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Connaughton's got 5 now.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Gordon kicks to Winslow. And Miller with the block. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change. McDermott's checked in. Now here is Harris. The pass to Connaughton. There's the 3. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's Connaughton missing. Knicks trail by 6. Unloads. Here's Bender. It's tipped. Harris again. It's White. Left side, Harris. Measuring. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
And this is why you work the ball inside, right? To get the easiest shot possible.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to Dallas. Napier dishes to Harris. Feeds to Napier. He kicks to Harden. For 3. A shot, no good. And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Here's White. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Harden. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Harris. Then there's Brown. And it's Napier in the 1 spot. Dishes it to Harden. And that's a foul called an Alexis Ajinça. That's his first foul.
Yeah, a little too physical on that play. Tries to climb over the top of him and gets whistled for it.
Well, the aggressive attitude getting the best of him that time.
Pelicans leading by 5. It's Brown with the drive. Lets it fly. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Measuring, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Luke Babbitt comes in for Tobias Harris. Darius Miller, he's checked in for James Harden. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Shabazz Napier.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. They get it back. Connaughton kicks to Babbitt. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doris, as we know, you were born in New York, grew up in New Jersey, lots of basketball talent in those areas. Who were some local players who influenced you early on?
Well, 1983 is the year the Philadelphia 76ers won the NBA championship, and that team was the epitome of cool, Kevin, right? You had the masterful doctor, the power of Moses Malone, but you know who I tried to emulate? Mo Cheeks.
No kidding.
Yeah, the steady, heady point guard who could make big shots and come up with a timely steal. I couldn't be the doctor. I couldn't fly like the doc, so Mo Cheeks was my guy.
Connaughton passes to Harris. Here's Connaughton. Guarded by Bledsoe. No good from Connaughton.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
Bledsoe outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Devin Harris.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
You know, when he started out in his career, he was a little bit inconsistent at the free throw line. But now, Bledsoe, not a guy you want to put at the charity stripe.
And again, no good by New Orleans. And Greg, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. I mean, opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score.
Connaughton out to Harris. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Devin Harris.
Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that three-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code. His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And so here is New Orleans. 4-point game. Harden dishes to Harris. Pass to Napier. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Booker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Well, you love the effort from Trevor Booker. His aggressiveness forcing the defense to get physical.
And one of those lunch pail players. You love him, Greg. Trevor Booker out of Clemson.
Just hard-nosed, gets on the glass, and although only 6'8", he gets off his feet quickly. A terrific leaper and just one of those ultra-competitive guys. In last season, the Knicks raised expectations with some of those big free agent signings and trades in the prior year. And let's face it, things just didn't work out quite how they had planned. Some would say they underachieved. Hard pill to swallow for a fan base that went into the year with so much hope.
And the Knicks making a change here. Mender's checked in. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Eric Bledsoe. They set the screen from deep. Harden. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
And a big problem for the Knicks and their shortcomings last season was their defense.
Yeah, and listen, they have some shot blocking, but as a whole, the defense lacked teeth. More than anything else, it played a part in the disappointment of last season's campaign, and it's something they'll be focusing on in the coming years.
And Brandon Ingram, the second overall pick in 2016 out of Duke. What do you make of his rookie season?
You know, very much a work in progress. You have to remember how young he is. Didn't turn 19 until 3 months before the draft. And he's still rail thin. So he's got a chance to improve very quickly over the next few seasons as his body continues to mature. So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Right. I mean, that's solid defense. At the very least, you like seeing them muck it up and make things difficult.
Winslow's checked in for Brandon Ingram.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
New Orleans in the lead. And the jam by Ajinça.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? He took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
Back to Harden. Knocked loose. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty... Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks trail by 3. On the court for the Knicks. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Ingram is out there with Trevor Booker. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. From deep, Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Right wing. Napier kicks to Brown. And there's the feed to Napier. 6 to shoot. Here's Bledsoe. Pass to Ingram. Another shot. No good from Bledsoe.
Boy, they can't buy one right now. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
And it's Brown missing. And a fast break now for the Knicks. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Hey, Greg, when you look at all the dunks that DeAndre Jordan has on his resume, it's pretty impressive.
And Jordan, I feel, is even underrated with his dunking ability. Very agile. You can see that in warm-ups as well as the dunk contest. His unmatched power when attacking the rim, really unprecedented. He may be the best athlete in the league.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
Mitchell kicks to Ingram. Bledsoe passes to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Kicks it to Harden. 3-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 11.
And with Harden, it's pick your poison. Not only a tenacious penetrator, but also a consistent threat from 3-point.
And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And the rejection by Ajinça. Takes the three. Harden, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against New Orleans. Or something that's become popular, debating whether a player is a star or a superstar. To you, what's the major difference between those two thoughts?
To me, the biggest difference between star and superstar are those guys who are willing to absorb the label on a night-by-night basis and a moment-by-moment basis. You can't disappear when the stakes get high. You can't disappear on a February night in the middle of the grind pre-All-Star break. Greatness requires you to come with it every single night.
And they don't care about the conversation about them. They're bulletproof in some ways, very thick skin.
Very Kobe-like attribute you just referenced.
Very good comparison. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Ingram comes with the double team. And so here is New Orleans. Knicks trail by 5. He dishes it to Booker. Back to Ingram. And stolen by Miller. Pass to Connaughton. Harris outside. Now the pass to Connaughton. Jordan with the rebound.
That's nice technique on the glass. You know, you leverage your position and your size to pull that in. Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
Passes it to Connaughton. Ezri up top. New Orleans moving it around. The dish to Harris. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Bledsoe kicks to Mitchell. That's tipped. Now here is Harris. He's got 7. Babbitt kicks to Connaughton. Connects from 3-point range. Connaughton's got 8 points.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point. I'll tell you, the freak athleticism of Eric Bledsoe is eye-popping. He has unbelievable burst in the open floor that can make even elite guards look like they're standing still.
Out to the right wing. Mitchell kicks to Ingram. And Bledsoe, here we go.
Kevin, this guy, one of the most explosive drivers in the game. Eric Bledsoe leaving nothing to chance.
Here's Connaughton. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. And for Bledsoe, the athleticism goes beyond his open floor speed. Doris also a fantastic rebounder, as you know, for a guard, even though his height is doing him no favors.
Well, he entered the league, obviously, Eric Bledsoe, as an elite-level athlete. And the longer you play, the more you understand how to take advantage of that. And obviously, once you become a starter, you can expect your productivity to increase.
19 seconds left to play here in the third. White dishes to Winslow. It's stolen by Harris. Miller outside. It'll count. And no good trying to get that one. James Harden getting it done for New Orleans. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Pelicans leading by 5. They've got Luke Babbitt. Also, Darius Miller out. Myers Leonard is out there with Harris. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. It's the Pelicans 5. Babbitt passes to Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. Yes, that goes in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Knicks trail by 8. Kicks it out to Gordon. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his 3rd foul of the game for the Knicks. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Bender. Brandon Ingram comes in for Winslow. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for White. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Knicks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Smart decision there by Bledsoe. Paying attention to the defensive alignment, making the right pass.
To the middle. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Bledsoe. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
A different look for New York. Booker comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Mitchell in for Eric Gordon. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Here's Jordan. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And that's as high percentage as it gets for Jordan. He has shot over 65% for his entire career.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Harris outside. Pass to Connaughton. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Connaughton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Devin Harris.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Man, this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Leonard kicks to Harris. Babbitt dishes to Harris. Out to Miller. Lets it go with a 3. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Jordan. They grab their own miss. Ingram kicks to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And again, no good by New Orleans. And now they decide to foul intentionally. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Harden comes to help. Here's Booker. New York moving the ball around. And the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Mitchell. He feeds it to Booker. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Harris kicks to Napier. Here's Harden. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Feeds to Mitchell. Over Harden. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Ingram passes to Mitchell. He kicks it to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. That ties the game.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
This is the Harden. Harden missing again.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe dishes to Booker. And Harden comes to help. And stolen by Napier. It's Harden with the drive. Good!
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket. You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
Harris outside. Napier kicks to Harris. Here's Napier. They set the pick. And here's Harden for 3. Right between the eyes. James.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from 3, and I'll tell you, they've put it to good use here.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub it.
No, sir. Got it.
What a shot!
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And so off the tip, it's New York. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Knicks. Bledsoe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Ingram. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Booker in the power forward. And he can't get the first one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
They double him with Booker. There's the feed to Napier. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Booker. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Mejri. Harden kicks to Napier. From deep. But they recover it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Brown kicks to Harden. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Remember, back in 2012, James Harden was the 6th man of the year. Now, he's every bit the franchise player.
And he nails the 3rd. The Knicks with the lead. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And they get it back. And it's Jordan with the jam. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Kicks to Harden. Inside. Here's Mejri. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
It was well executed. And then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Pass to Napier. There's the triple. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Mitchell kicks to Booker. He dishes it to Ingram. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
And not just sustaining the lead, they're adding to it.
Right, and this is precisely what you want to do. Build up the lead and keep the pressure on.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And here are the Pelicans. Kicks it out to Harden. Round the pass to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Napier missing. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Spurs. Mitchell dishes to Bledsoe. And there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Booker, right side. Clock at 6. And Brown over to help. Here's Ingram. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
Here's Mitchell. And so it's the Knicks with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.